I don't know if that was her specifically, but I seen something like that on Twitter today, like when it was a white woman and a black man. And, actually a white woman commented on it, and she had said, yeah, this is
she
why.
was in a comment.
Yeah, she said this is why black men don't want black women.
And what was the reason? Because why?
She was like, because y'all are angry and bitter and just, that whole picture that black men paint of black women.
Okay, so my question for you is, so you said a few things there. I'm trying to understand your worldview. So black men pretty much paint a negative image towards black women when they choose a white girl, right? So, but how? How do they make black women look like negative or seem negative if they choose a white girl? Like how does that happen? It's a choice. It's a preference. So it's like, you go to an ice cream shop, you got chocolate and vanilla, you got one vanilla.
You always
should chocolate feel negative because I chose vanilla? So like explain to me the psychology behind it.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. So
nice question.
Most black men start dating black women, right? They start, most of the time, people start dating their own race, let's be real. And then you venture out to different races. So,
from a general perspective, I can say yes. Not all, and maybe not even most, because it all depends on the demographic of where the black person is being raised.
And the
so like
it's
in the South, it's a lot more black people in the South than any other, than any other states. So in the South, we can see more, the same race, black couples, the same race dating. But if you start to travel more up north, well, there's more white girls, there's more diversity. So the black guy's gonna date Spanish girls, white girls, the white girl's gonna date, black
generally,
boys.
I think people start dating in their race because that's just what they're used to. That's just what they know, right?
From an entire view, but like if we look at it from.
But I'm trying to get to my point, though.
Okay, real quick. But even if we look at it, like black people is only 16% of the population, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most are in the South. I do believe. So most black couples do marry. Black men do marry black women.
Yeah, there's a high percentage of black men.
There's a high percentage.
With black
women. Most
just don't see it on the internet, but that's controlled though. What you see on the internet is just actually controlled. But in real life, there are a lot of black men that are married to black women.
For sure, 100%. Let's get to your point, though. I didn't want to cut you off. Yeah, go ahead.
I almost forgot what I was talking about now.
Okay, so we were on. You were just explaining to me how a black man choosing a white girl makes the black woman look negative or bad. It paints a negative connotation towards the black woman, that choice.
I would just say that, I feel like they do. And I feel like most of the time we date in our own race because that's what we're comfortable with, right? But then eventually you venture out and you try something new. And when you try something new, it's probably a reason behind that, right? Like, okay, let me try something new. Either just because I'm curious or because I had a negative experience. So it's either one or the two. And I feel like most of the time it's just because they had a negative experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Vad, what do you think?
But how does that mean that how does that make black women look bad?
Why do you think black women get upset when you see a black man date and or marry a white woman, in your opinion?
Okay, she a little straight. She a little thick. She a thick one. She a thick one, y'all.
In your opinion.
I know she finna say some bullshit. I already know I could just tell.
I feel like it's because maybe the black man has become more successful and has gotten more money, and they feel as though they can upgrade to a woman that is higher than a black woman. That makes them feel as though they are a king. Maybe that a black woman maybe doesn't make them feel as that they're a king.
Okay,
do you understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Question for you:
Is she on something, bro?
You said the black men feel as though choosing the white woman is an upgrade. Why do you think that? Why would you think that?
I feel like that it makes them feel as that there is an upgrade.
So you feel that the black man feels that the white woman is an upgrade. So you trying to feel for the black man.
I'm not feeling for them. I'm just saying what I feel as though they feel.
Okay, real quick. But she said the same thing.
Listen to me. So if I explain this to you, I feel as though like black people should, if they initially date their own race, like my sister was saying, they date someone that is the race of their own. So I feel as though when they start making more money, that they feel as though that race that they decide to date outside of being black, like maybe it's Hispanic or maybe it's white, they feel as though that woman is more easier to obtain to than a black woman. Because a black woman, they speak their mind, they tell you what they want. You know, we all have our wants and we have our needs, and we express that to you, and we tell you what we're going to accept and what we're not going to accept from you. It's just that's just what us black queens have in us, period. And a white woman, they don't.
Why the white woman not a queen?
A white woman, let me tell you.
Go ahead now, I'm messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let me tell you, like a black woman, a white woman is going to sit there and just let you provide for them and let you do what every white man would do for a white woman, which is provide, which is take care of them, which is do everything you feel as though you need to do for a woman. You're gonna do that for that white woman.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with white women?
You're gonna do that for that white woman. You're gonna do that for that Hispanic woman.
What?
Because you know why? Because they're not a black woman. Because they're not gonna tell you what you should do, what you should not do, and they're not gonna put their foot down, and they're not gonna tell you, hey, I want you to do this and I want you to do that, and they're not gonna speak on that shit. Because you know why? Because they're white
and they're trying to be submissive. But keep going. Because
they know that they have a strong black man there to provide. And as a black woman, you see that in a black man. Know what a black man can provide, and you know what a black man can do, and you know what a black man can do for a black queen. So that's what I'm saying. Like a black woman knows what a black man can do. So we just try to instill that in y'all's head. If y'all forget that, we try to instill that in y'all, and we try to just like
instill what
make y'all. Instill that.
Instill what?
Instill that you can do this, you can do that. We motivate y'all. We do all those things that feel as though y'all probably feel as though y'all can't provide, y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that.
Get reactions.
You understand?
Wait.
What I'm saying?
Bro, did you hear what she's saying? I hope the other females is laughing because she sounds silly. Because she sounds silly as fuck, bro. She described and said the black woman is going to put their foot down. They're going to say what we want. And then she went to say, then she switched it up and said, we're going to make sure they're good black men. We're going to instill that into them. What you have to instill in a man that's already built? We built ourselves. You didn't build us. So what do you have to install in us? Nothing. Of course, we're going to go for the whites, the Hispanics, because they're trained to be submissive. They know they're not to talk back to their nigga. They know if the dude want to do something, he taking care of you, you should let him do that. Black women used to know how to do that. That's why black women used to get married all the time back then. But y'all lost that ability. So that's why people are going to other races.
Real quick, so you said a lot there.
Yeah, a whole lot.
She said a whole lot.
One of the things,
so y'all can understand my point.
We understand you.
Okay.
So one of the things that you said there was, the reason why the black man chooses the white woman is because if we just look at the logical entailment of all the things that you said, he chooses the white woman because the black woman is too hard to handle. Seems like he wants something that's easier to handle.
To sum it all up.
So then my question for you is, why would a black man want to handle any woman?
Because it's easier.
No. But listen to the question.
Because it's easier to handle a woman that is not the same race.
That provides. Listen, let me say it again real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Why would a man want to have to handle any woman? Why, if you get into a relationship and I'm out working and paying the bills and protecting and providing, like you said, why would I want to go home and deal with a woman that I have to handle? Why would I want to deal with more?
A black woman has more than just easy
I
shit
think you're
to
missing
just
a
go
point.
off of.
No, I think you're missing a point. Men,
Black women are more strong-minded. We have things that we want.
yeah,
We
that's
have-
not the question though.
Okay.
Pay attention real quick.
Okay.
So, think about it. Men, we go out there fighting dragons. We dealing with the world. We going out there and we're. Well, I mean, I'm saying that we're going out in the workforce and we're competing. Going out there and we're.
All right, you shouldn't be laughing. Okay. You should not be laughing. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that we're going out in the workforce and we're competing. In order for us to bring home the money, we have to compete. Life is a competition. So once we leave the house, there's a competition for me to get my paycheck. There's a competition for me to keep my
Is that
house.
not the
There's
same for the women?
We're speaking about the dynamic that you said. If the man is protecting and providing, right? In that dynamic, the man is out there competing with the world, so then he can bring home the food and the money for the wife and the children. If he is doing that, right? He's doing his job. Why would he then want to come home to a woman?
To a black woman.
No, listen. Why,
To a black woman.
Take
Say
away.
that. Say
Listen,
that.
stop it.
No, say a
for
black
you.
woman.
For you, I need you to understand. Forget about any racist. Just think about this.
Okay.
Why would any man, let's speak about the genders, why would any man want to go home to a woman that he then has to handle and do another job? He's already out there working and doing things. Why would he want to have to
Because
come
she has a
home?
mind of her own. Because she feels as though she wants more than what she has.
I got it.
Because she feels as though she wants more than
No, you're
just
speaking
being
once again. You're speaking for the woman. Let's think about the man. So put yourself in a man's perspective.
Okay.
So let's just reverse it real quick.
Yeah,
Let's
that'll
say
work.
if you are in a
Hopefully.
relationship, right?
Yeah.
You've been in a long relationship, actually.
No.
Wait. How long you been in a relationship?
It's not been that. It hasn't been that
Okay,
long.
let's just say, you're in a relationship. Hypothetically, you've been living together with this man, but let's say you're the breadwinner. You're out there competing with the world. You're out there you make the bulk of the money, and you're doing things. Now, let's say when you come back home from a long day of work, you're tired. You just want some love. You want some food. You want to be, nurtured, right? You want some of that good energy. Now, let's say when you come home, your guy is being nagging, being annoying, being combative with you. You'll be like, God dang, nigga, I just was working, paying all the bills. Like, let me come home to something like soft and good and lovey-dovey. So now let's just flip it, right? From your worldview and your standpoint, you're saying that the black man is choosing the white woman is because she's less combative. And you're saying that the black woman is more to handle.
Right.
So, which you
That's
wouldn't even
usually what
choose
it
that.
is.
You get what I'm saying?
That's usually what it is.
But that's usually what it is. But you wouldn't even choose that. Like, think about it. We just flipped it, right? And you was out there working, making the bread. Now, let's say if you went home to a guy, and he's the nurturer, pretty much. He's out there cooking, cleaning, and doing that stuff. But when you went home to him, he was combative and nagging and being annoying to you. Would you like that?
Would I like that?
You
No.
wouldn't like that. You would appreciate more of a good, loving, caring, nurturing energy if you're the breadwinner, right?
Right.
It's got it. So that's what men want.
But listen to me.
The logical entailment would be if black men are choosing white women with your worldview because black women are more combative and they're more to handle. Well, that means that black women need to change their behavior and get on program. Know their role and play their role. If you got a man that's being masculine, taking care of the bills and protecting and providing for you, you nurture that man. You be feminine. You be submissive. You get on his program. You cheer him on.
But you also have a mind of your own. And you also speak of things that you feel as though maybe your man doesn't want to speak of, but you speak of that because you want to speak of it to make it be known.
She still don't get it, bro. Look, this is kind of crazy to me. Because he did what I would do. I would try to put it in several different instances. He did just that. He put it in a way where there's no way that she couldn't get it. And she's still not getting it, bro.
To make you speak of it, to make it be known, to make it to make your man feel as though you are thinking of those things that he doesn't want to avoid. He wants to avoid talking about. The black woman speaks of things and does things that the black man probably doesn't want to talk about. Probably doesn't want to do.
Like what?
I'm saying
It don't
like
even matter like what. Then that's her problem.
A white woman is going to avoid that shit just so that you're happy in that time, just so that you have everything that you want.
But
and
then
I get
who
it.
takes
And
the-
you would like that shit at that time.
And remember, try to no
You
cussing.
would like it. Okay, I'm sorry.
You get, but so think about what you just said. Like, who's at fault then? If show of hands real quick. Who wants a leader?
Me?
Now, do you think most women want a leader?
Yes.
Okay, so if most women want a leader, by default, the woman, in order for the woman to get a leader, by default, she must follow that man's lead in order for her to have a leader.
Absolutely.
Got it, right?
Absolutely.
So if she must, let me finish my
Okay, go
point.
ahead.
If the woman must follow the man's lead if she wants a leader, then that means that why is the black woman, like you're saying, being so combative, being so annoying, not wanting to get on not wanting to get on the man's program, but the white woman is getting on the man's program? So wouldn't you say that the blame would just be on black women, not the black man? So who's at fault for black men not choosing black women? We would have to say that the black women are at fault because they're not changing their behavior and getting on the black man's program, but the white woman is.
But you're making it seem as though like the black woman is at fault for speaking her mind and for doing what she feels like though she needs to talk to her significant
But what
other
about though? Look, I ain't gonna lie. I knew just off looking at her she was gonna be extra. I didn't know she went up in that motherfucker off the Zans, bro. She on a pill for sure. For the way she's learned, how slow she talking, how she can't even get her words out right, how shit she's saying not even making sense.
I'm talking about speaking up. I'm talking about.
Listen, since the beginning of time, and even in the Bible, it's better to live on the corner of your house or the roof of your house than be in a house with a quarrelsome woman. So even God knows, Jesus knows, women should shut up and listen to the man.
That's what you
They
think.
shouldn't be talking.
That's why black men will go for the white women. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Exactly.
That's why the black man will go for the white women.
It's in history books. It's in the
That's
oldest
why the
text.
black man would go for the white women is what
Listen,
I'm saying to you.
it is not your place.
Because a white woman would shut the fuck up, and that's what I'm saying to you.
I have a question for you. Hold on, let me ask you a
Go
question.
ahead. Yeah, but what that doesn't, like, you're saying something, but it doesn't prove anything.
Facts.
You're like
What
making.
you're saying doesn't prove anything.
No, what it proves is that
What she's saying is literally proving why. And she's not understanding that she's proving. I don't know what she's expecting. I don't know if she want us to change what we want. Like, does she want us to be in an uncomfortable position? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand her mind frame, fool. She really thinks she in the right. And I'm like, what?
the reason why I'm just going with your
Actually,
logic,
we could
right?
probably look at statistics, or someone could do a study
why
on
would-
that.
Real quick, let me just finish my point from what she said. Look,
Okay.
you're just saying that, like, well, that's the reason why black men are choosing white women because
Successfully black
listen,
men?
because
Yeah.
white women are more submissive.
Yes.
So the black man is not an L for the black man; it's the L for the black women because y'all
'Cause
not
y'all don't
getting any
listen.
successful black men.
Hey.
So you're saying it like it's an L for the black man. No, all men we want a feminine, submissive woman. We want a feminine and submissive woman.
There are black women that are submissive.
There are
And they the ones getting chose, not you.
feminine.
in all races. There are many
You
women
have
that's
to bring
feminine
that
and
out of
submissive.
them. You can't be.
I gotta bring it out? That's crazy.
That doesn't make sense.
That's incorrect because by nature a woman is supposed to be feminine and submissive.
By nature,
and
yes,
nurturing.
but
so if you hold on, stop. If you're not feminine, submissive, if I come home from a long, hard working day and when I come home, the first thing you want to do is argue and nag. I don't want to be around that.
no.
You know what I'm saying? The difference between now in this particular situation, the difference between a white woman and a black woman is, she's fine with being home and taking care of the home and loving and nurturing her man. Because men, we want peace. You got to think about what a man wants. It's not all about what a woman wants because if you want us to marry you, you got to acquiesce to what we want. You know what I'm saying? Just like you want us to protect and provide. Okay, we protect and providing. Now you got to act. Now you got to play your part. If you're not gonna be feminist, submissive, cook, clean, make us feel good, be our stress reliever. Why would we?
But
date
what if
you?
we do all of those things, but we just don't?
So I have a question because you said earlier, a white woman will let a black man protect, and provide, and take care of them. What is wrong with that?
What's wrong with what?
What is wrong with, you said a white woman will let a black man protect and provide and take care of them while they're home. And you said it like it was a bad thing. What is wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying what a white woman would do is act as though that they have no right to speak on things.
That's not true.
That is
being submissive,
what should be spoken about, which a black woman will speak on. And a black man wouldn't like that. And y'all would call that combative, and y'all would call that trying to argue, and y'all would call that trying to go back and forth.
It ain't trying to do that. It is doing that. If you speak,
well, that's what I'm saying. A black man can't handle stuff like that from a black woman, which is why they would take the route as going to a white woman.
Let's peel back the layer too, and then we gotta move.
I ain't gonna lie, she slow as fuck, fool. No. I ain't want to say she was slow, bro. I'm gonna be real. I did not want to say that shit. But like, no. Like, she actually slow, fool.
We're gonna get your perspective too.
Yeah.
So you said that, well, the man has to, the man has to get the woman to be submissive and feminine. Listening to me real quick? Real quick.
I'm listening.
Yeah, so you said that the man has to get the woman he has to get that out of her for her to be submissive and feminine, right?
Yeah.
Now,
because a black woman is not going to just do that off rip.
I get what you're saying. So real quick, right? Let's just use that same logic. So you have to get me to be feminine and submissive. That's what you're saying as a black woman. Now, you want a masculine man, right?
Right.
What if I said to you, you have to get me to be masculine?
This is the ultimate switch. I ain't gonna lie. This is the ultimate one, fool. I said this for the last one. But if she really don't get this one, bro, she's cooked beyond measure, nigga.
Before you get to me to be masculine, I'm going to act feminine.
You should be masculine.
I should already be masculine. So guys, let's just go ahead. Let's go ahead and reverse it. You should automatically be feminine. Listen real quick. You should automatically be feminine and submissive as a woman, and not have no man should have to get that out of you.
I shouldn't say anything.
No, I'm not saying.
Well, no, you good. You good. She's good.
Oh, okay.
She's fine.
Good,
She's expressing herself.
Yes, listen, because you
listen to
understand and not listen to.
Yeah.
Listening,
Okay, I get it. So the other girls is quiet, but they understood what bro was saying the whole time. They just not talking. I just had to make sure, fool, because I'm like, bro, is they laughing like agreeing with her, or is they laughing at her? I need to know, because we never know.
Listen to understand and not listen to. You're not listening. You like
listen and then we'll let you speak.
It's all good though. But we're gonna move right along.
So I ain't gonna lie, shorty right here cooked.
Understand.
She cooked beyond measure. What? Jesus. What order y'all got these females in looks, bro? Not personality or none of that shit. I'm talking about looks, purely looks. That's the two right there. She four for me automatically. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yes, listen, because you
listen to.
And then you got these two. What order you got them in? She's third. It'll either be her or the other woman second or first. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
She's
the
good.
other two
She's
fine. She's second, and I got the other one first.
Yes, listen, because you
listen.
That's my order, man. Y'all let me know in the comments below, man. Appreciate y'all for watching the vid. It's me, your boy Vick Reacts. Peace. Stay up, be blessed.